Enron Scandal, Accounting Theory Perspective. A quick insight into Enron ups and downs. Enron beginning. July 1985. Houston Natural Gas merges with Enter North to create Enron, and Kenneth Lay becomes CEO a year later. 1989. Enron begins trading natural gas commodities. 1997. Fasto starts Hideout Stetson inflating profits. A year later he was named CFO. 2000. Shares reach a peak of $90. Enron claimed $101 billion in revenues and becomes the sixth largest energy company in the world. 2001. Enron announces $638 million in third-quarter losses. Discloses a $690 million debt. Enron stock plunges below $1. 2002, Justice Department begins a criminal investigation on Enron. Accounting Theory Perspective. Enron was found to have lied about the profits and hidden their debts through false accounting method. Enron Corporate Governance. Parties involved. The executive involved were charged and sentenced to prison. Corporate Social Responsibility, CSR. The concept of CSR is underpinned by the idea that corporations can no longer act as isolated economic entities operating in detachment from broader society. Political economic theory. By fabricating and manipulating accounting reports, Enron sabotaged the essence of political economic theory, where factual financial reports are essential for decision-making. Legitimacy theory. Legitimacy theory posits that for a corporation to continue to exist it must act in congruence with society's values and norms. Enron deliberately commit fraudulent activities and conundrum to social norms, thus nullifying the legitimacy theory. Stakeholder theory. Stakeholder theory suggests that the purpose of a business is to create as much value as possible for stakeholders, in order to succeed and be sustainable over time. Executives must keep the interests of customers, suppliers, employees, communities and shareholders aligned and going in the same direction. Enron's executive deceived the stakeholders and only worked for their vested interests, thereby voiding the stakeholder theory. Institutional theory. It considers the processes by which structures, including schemes, rules, norms, and routines, become established as authoritative guidelines for social behavior. Enron Scandal deteriorated the institutional theory as Enron told lies and lies thus lost its credibility. Social and environmental factors. Enron Scandal has served to magnify the public's general mistrust of big business. Says Gavin Power. Ethics. Ethical decision-making. Gap violated. Business entity concepts. Indirectly, special purpose entities violate this principle. Principle of conservatism. They understated their debts. Objectivity principle. They had a hidden motive, therefore different people looking at the data would come to different conclusion. Enron hired incompetent accountants as well as Gap personnel who intentionally manipulated accounting principles for Enron. It poses serious concerns on Gap integrity. Conclusion. Business accounting. The business could not restore itself. Shareholder lost millions of dollars. Employees were able to make some money for lawsuits. Accounting organizations looked to find out how accounting fraud can be spotted sooner. Thanks for your time.
Created using Powtoon.